Hello everybody, it's Gideon here, and we're out in creative mode, right in front of a beautiful train. This looks like it derailed. Whatever, but that's not why, we're not here to look at the train. We're here to look at something different, actually. I think I'm gonna do it like, no, like that. Yeah, like that better. Okay, so I'm gonna have it like that, we don't need this anymore. So, when you walk in here, I've done quite a bit of stuff. So, I'm gonna start with the simplest stuff, and the stuff you probably know more. So this is an AFK pool. You probably all know what this does. This makes you able to go AFK without disconnecting. Not sure if that works in single player, but just thought I might add it if I had the space. So I'm not sure in which order you guys will know this, so I'll just go with simplest first. So this is an auto smeltery. Basically you put items in here to smelt and you put fuel in here. And then when it's done, it comes down here to get all your items. So next I'll go over here, and this is a auto sugarcane farm. Now it's not 100% gonna get all of the resources, but it gets quite a good number of them. See, it works on a bud switch, just like the next design I'm gonna show you. So when anything is put here, including when it grows, these pistons automatically push it off. So that's how that works, and we've got some sugarcane there. I haven't left this running much. Now this is the next design, which uses the same bud switch, and it's an automatic melon farm. So when I need to find a melon. Okay, so whenever something is put here or it grows, it pushes it off. Now it's obviously not 100%, but it gets a good amount of them. It's not too bad. So as you see, it gets quite a bit of them. So it works on the same bud switch. I'm not exactly sure how the bud switches work. I found all these designs from Mumbo Jumbo except for the AFK pool. So all these designs were his. I mean, I knew how to do the sugarcane one, except for the bud switch. I thought I just used a lever, but I learned the bud switch from him. So this is another design. Basically, we have chickens here that'll lay eggs, and when they lay their eggs, they'll be put into a dispenser that's behind this lava, and it'll dispense a chicken, or an egg, and when it hatches a chicken, it's a baby chicken, so it can't hit the lava. But when it grows up, it does, and all of its drops come right down here and give us some feathers and some nice chickens. So that's how all these designs work. If you want me to like do a tutorial on them, I will. These aren't that hard of designs, so I could easily do that. I'm pretty good with redstone, so I mean I didn't know about the bud switch, so I'm not like the best in the world, but I'm pretty good. Normally I can't do like big projects, but on projects that are sizable, I normally can figure out different problems and fix them. Sorry guys. Okay, so next, that's what I did here, and what I want to build next is, I don't need this anymore, get out of here. So what I want to build next is an area where people go to fill in orders. So we're gonna need these, we're going to need signs, we are gonna need those stairs. Get over here, stairs, we actually are gonna need you. We're going to need chests. We're gonna need villagers, and we're gonna need anvils, and we're gonna need, actually no, we're just gonna use book and quills. Book and quill right there. Okay, so we're gonna use book and quills, and we need fences. I'm not sure how I want to go about this, I'm just trying to get some items that I see I could use. So we got block of quartz, sign, stairs, chest, villagers, book and quill, and fence. So what else could I use? I think this is what I want to use. So I think I want to have it like right here, so we're gonna build it like oh, I need a door. Everything here is using an iron door for no apparent reason, so and I need a pressure plate. So we're gonna have it just go out like this. So like this is good, and we're gonna place down pressure plates. I feel like here, 1 second. I've got an idea. So we're going to have a door there, and then we're gonna have this go up, and then we're gonna have a door here, and then this comes up. Then we're gonna have a door here, and then this goes up. So so when I come in here, what this is basically going to be is this is going to be, I don't know why I did it like this, I just chose to. Thought I would spice things up a little. So we need to build it up like this. But basically when you come in here, then it's gonna be kind of like if you're gonna build a roller coaster, what you would do, you'd have fences for the lines. Oh wait, I wish they had quartz fence. I know they have like a bunch of different kind of woods, but quartz fence would be really nice. They should add that. So I think I wanted to go out 3 from the doors. So there's 2, 3. So we've got it like that, and then we want 1, 2, 3. Cause this doesn't have to be that big of a building, since I'm the only one that really plays in this world. But I want it to look realistic. So it's going to come out this way, and once it gets there, there's going to be a 4th row that is going to be the wall. So the 4th wall, the 4th block away from the door is going to be the wall. So I'm just going to build the path that we take out of these, and then I'll put in all the other stuff later. So I want us to then come up here and back around, and then this way. And then once we get over here, it comes this way, but this is going to be different because it's going to be like different fence posts. There's going to be like gates and stuff, so it's going to vary. So I'm just going to place down all these, and I'll figure that out later, but for now we're going to place that with a fence post, and over here the same thing with a fence post, just so as a reference. So now we need to go fill all these in like this. Then we need to place fences down. Okay, we don't want that fence there, but so this is not the wall. We need to go one further for the wall. So we can place that there and that, but we need to go like that, 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 like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna build fences here, and fences are going to come out like this. Okay, so that's going to be the wall, so I wanted to extend all the way up to the wall. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull the wall all the way up to here. So like this. Now let me make sure that this all works. So you come in. It doesn't matter which door you come in through, but when you come in, then you come this way and this way, and then I'll figure out how to do this part later. But yeah, okay. So next I want to do is I want to have a fence gate because if there's like no people, there's no reason to go through the entire thing. So this is gonna be like an expressway, VIP only, but that's when there's no one here. So this is closed unless there's like unless you can go through it if there's like no one here, but it's not. It's only there if there's like not a line that it's out to here. If there's no one here. So I'm getting my ideas from the airport, which I hate airports, so it's kind of funny. Okay, so I think this is gonna go like this, like this, like this, like this, like. Actually, no, I want it to go out one more. Okay, so this needs to come out one farther. I just thought of something, and if it's not one farther, then it doesn't work. Okay, so like this, and now we need those pressure plates again. So pressure plate, actually no, I don't want pressure plate against the wall. Pressure plate, pressure plate, pressure plate, pressure plate, pressure plate. There we go. So we're gonna place. Okay, so we're gonna place it like this, and once you do that, then we're gonna take our fence gate. No, I don't need this book and quill or this villager right now, so I'm just gonna put those aside. But we take this fence gate and we put it here. So it makes it seem like there's different ways you can go, and it makes me think of a roller coaster almost. So this is kind of looking like it would at security at an airport, but it's not security, guys, trust me. There's no need for security. Security sucks. Okay, so the reason I have the villagers is because they're going to be the ones that take the orders. I know they can't actually take orders, but it's kind of funny. They're going to take orders. They'll be my slaves. So you come in here, and then I still think. Okay, so once you come in here, actually I'm not sure if I want those. Then I'm going to make a quick boost for the villager. So comes in like this, and we need to go to the back as well, like this, and we need that, and that. And I think I'm going to use I can see how glass in a half slab looks. So we need a slab, and we need some glass. So I'm going to see how both of these look, because I'm not sure what I want to do. So glass, and so with glass like this, let me place the villager inside. Okay, so the villager is in. So how do I think this looks? Well, the only problem is I need a place where they put the orders, so I'm thinking I take out this, and I take this out, and I put a half slab there, and I put a chest, and I'm gonna try this with a half slab. Yeah, I don't like that as much, because you can't see the villager. And so yeah, I'm gonna put a chest there. So that's just where you put in the orders. I'm gonna put a sign here that says orders. Okay, so this is where you're placing your orders. And now we're going to go to the next one. So I think I'm just gonna go like this. There's gonna be one guy there, then there's gonna be that space, and then so I'm just gonna place. Actually, wait a second. So if I walk in, yeah, so it's gonna be like that. So we're gonna do that and that. So it's gonna be like this. We're gonna place a villager in. Oh, we got a different kind of villager. I just want to see what he sells. Oh, he sells stuff like this. Okay, so I'll keep him because people have different designs. So in real life, so I want villagers too as well because this is supposed to be realistic. Now I'm not saying I like. What just happened? No, he's gonna die. Did he just mate with himself? All of these guys are gonna die. I don't want this many. Die. Yeah, he died. Okay, so I just hope none of my fences burn down, but... Okay, so... Gonna place that there, so... Gigant, they will die. No escape for you! Okay, so... You know, I'm gonna have to build like a castle or something that has that as light source, lava. That'd be really cool. Okay, so here is going to be a slab, and so if that's gonna be a slab, I mean this is also gonna be a slab, and then I'm gonna place chests here, and I'm gonna place my villager inside, and I'm going to go like that, and on here I need to put what is it? Orders there, and orders there. Okay, so basically the villagers just can't talk, but you guys get what I'm trying to do. Okay, I hope so, because this is what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna organize my inventory to get the stuff that I need. So I'm gonna need those. I want to put everything that I need close together. I'm gonna need those. Okay, I don't need any of this other stuff, so actually I know what I'm gonna use the book and quill for, but I'm gonna work on that later. So we're gonna need next. We're gonna need some glass. We're gonna need. I need some glass, and then we're gonna need a half slab. So we're gonna build it like this. Okay, so oops, I don't want that there. I want a chest there that says orders. So I doubt these chests are gonna ever have anything in that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put maybe this world will like go on a server or something, and there'll be like thousands of people that want stuff and build stuff and stuff. This will be like a community kind of thing. So I need to place a block there. So after that is going to be more glass and another half slab. This is kind of getting a little boring, but I'm sorry if that's happening to you, but don't worry. Soon we'll get to some cool stuff in the series. I think after this, I'm gonna have built the town area, or the city, a little bit more. I haven't really worked on anything there except for the sign, of which I'll show you in this episode. But I think I'm gonna work on that enough to where we can start a building. And once we start a building, then I think it's gonna take a lot of work, but this whole series is gonna take a lot of work. Okay, so this is starting to look nice. I mean, okay, let me make sure. So I need to figure out a way to get out. So actually, I did not think of that. So actually, I just thought of a way. Okay, so I'm going to put up here exit, and then down I'm going to put, where is it on my keyboard? No. I'm trying to find like the arrow. But I'm not seeing it. So I know that keyboards should have it, but I'm not. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, so we got that, and then like the little minus sign. So we got that. I'm just going to put it on all of these. So exit, and then down, and then like this. So actually, that's not long enough. Exit. So I'll do that off camera, but you guys get what it's trying to say. So the exit is going to be right here, so I'll build that after I finish this. So we've got more glass and more half slabs, and then we've got it to go like this, and like this, and like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. And this is gonna say orders. Okay. Oh, we got the train guy again. Do not breed with yourself again. That was really not necessary. Okay, I can spawn 1,000,000 of you guys in. Okay, so I need to fix this area when I'm done, but I'll fix that. Okay, so we've got 2 more, and this is gonna be the last one. So it's gonna go like this, and that means there doesn't need to be a chest here, because I'll probably put one just because OCD, but we've got one here, so that this one goes to this guy, which means this one goes to this guy, which means this one goes to this guy. So basically, it goes over to the left, which means this would go over to the left, so that means this would have to go over here, but there's nothing there, so that means I'm just gonna put it here for OCD, but it's only here because of that reason. The mathematics of it means that it doesn't actually have to be there. So I have my volume off. Wait, can you guys even hear me? Where's my volume? Video settings. Where's volume? Well, I don't know. Oh, this. Geez, I did not mean for that to be on, guys. I'm sorry if you could not hear a thing I was saying. What? Okay, so. Okay, so I think I like this, and I'm going to place this to go up, and for now, it's just for decoration purposes. But I'm going to put this up, and I know I said the exit's going to be over there, and it is going to be over there. It's going to be right here. I'd rather have it there, and I'm not sure I'm going to put a door there. Okay, so, what? So, sorry about that, guys. I think this is, okay! So, it's going to be too wide, and the too wide, okay, so I think 2 wide would fit better than 1 wide. I just feel like 1 wide would make it too cramped. I mean, when I build houses, sometimes I forget to build it up to where the ceiling is 3, is not just 1 above my head. So like, if I place it here, I forget not to do this, but to make it up higher. Sometimes like this, because if you go like this, you seem like it just seems like you're less crowded. But if it's like right here, you seem like it is crowded. I noticed that, and so I like to build it at least 3 high. Sometimes I go 4 depending on what kind of building, and I think when I build like the skyscrapers and stuff, it will be. But so I'm not sure if there's going to be a door here. I think the door would look nice, but the thing is that I just don't want to. I don't feel like there would. Yeah, there would be a door. Well, I don't know. Like at the airport, at the exit area to get when you leave security, there's no door, but because the part that's still in the building. But once you leave like the airport areas where like all the you can go to board the planes and stuff. Once you pass that area, like leave that area, there's no door there. So, but this also isn't an airport. Okay, so I'm gonna need to put torches up. I don't like torches though. I need another lighting system. We have lamps. We have, I need to get like an advanced lighting system that is common. So we have, what kind of light do we have? Let me just type in, I don't think that, okay, so we have Okay, so we have glowstone, which I don't want to use because I've used a lot of glowstone. We have redstone lamps, and I think I might use these. I'm just wondering how I'm going to power them. I know. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to put the book and quill there, and I'm going to place a redstone lamp. If I'm going to place a redstone lamp, I think I would rather this be 3 wide instead of 2 wide because I mean, 2 wide is still a little bit cramped, and so I think going like this and placing it like that is going to make it seem less cramped, and I feel like this is going to be better overall. So let's just go like this, and not like that. So we're going to break out this part, and we broke that out. So I'm going to place these down, and I just feel like, I mean, too cramped wasn't that cramped. I mean, it was still kind of cramped, but it wasn't like over the top too bad. But if I place that there, I need to place something there, but it was right there. So I think I can afford to break that and get a redstone torch, and can move that chest for now and place that that there, that like that. Okay, so how does it look from the inside? So I actually would prefer it to be up. So let's just move that, and let's place that down, and let's place it up, and let's put a fence underneath it just to make it seem like it's actually on something. So like this. I think that looks better. I'm not gonna put them all the way across, I don't think. Actually, I was gonna say, maybe like hanging a few down from the ceiling as well. Trying to make it look natural, but if there's wait 1 second. So I want to put one against the wall. I actually don't want this. I have a different idea now. You have one from the wall, and then I want 3 in between each one. So 1, 2, 3. So place one there. 1, 2, 3. So place one there. 1, 2. So that is good. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way over here. Try and find the lamps. Okay, so we got one there. 1, 2, 3. So that means there's one there. 1, 2, 3. So there's one there. Okay, so coming into here, it's all lit. Okay, so I know I keep changing my ideas, but I'm going to actually I'm going to put them in the ceiling instead of below the ceiling. I know I keep changing my thoughts and ideas, but don't worry, it'll all come together. So okay, so I need to place something there. And this is as high as the roof is gonna go. Like it'll go 1 block higher just to hide up all the redstone stuff. So the roof will go up to there. And I'll decorate the outside later, but that's how high the roof is gonna go because it's gonna hide up all that redstone that I have. And frankly, I don't want to show all of my redstone. I mean, it's not like the worst thing if you show your redstone, but I mean, in real life, they don't have all the electrical wires and stuff showing, and redstone is basically electrical wiring. So I'm gonna bring this across, and I'm going to bring it to there, and I think I'm going to place something there and there. Nope, nope, like that. I think I'm gonna do the same for here. And I think I'm gonna bring this all the way across, so like that, and I'm going to build this, and we're coming pretty close to the end of the video, so you guys pretty much hopefully know what I'm about to do. So this is going to be, I'm gonna place a pressure plate here just so I can get in real quick, and place down pressure plates here, But this is going to be an exit only zone, so you cannot enter through here. So I'm not going to place anything that would allow you to, like a pressure plate, for instance. But so I think I'm just going to finish. If you guys don't want to watch me, just I'm going to build all this stuff on camera just so you guys can see it if you want to. If you don't have to, then you can just close out this video now, because all I'm doing is building this, and I will show you guys a sign in the next episode. That's actually where I'm going to start, because I'm going to try and build that area a bit farther, and the road area, and then I'm going to start on building a skyscraper soon. And soon I'm going to add in an amusement park of some kind, so you guys can be looking forward to that. So, although I'm not sure. I don't think that Spokane actually has any amusement parks or even Washington for that matter. I know Idaho has Six Flags. I can't think of any amusement parks in Idaho. I know, I mean not Idaho, but Washington. I know every once in a while we get the fair, but why am I placing them like this? Oh, oh, wait, this needs to be like this, yes, but okay, so I need to place these down. Okay, so the reason I'll use torches for something like something that'll make it look like a castle of some kind or something, because it's like an old honest castle, because they used torches back then, so it'll be something like that. Okay, so I think once I build up these walls, then the roof, and then the lighting inside. But I feel like once we get the roof on, it'll be better to do the lighting then, because it's a lot bigger of an area. So I mean, like this one, it was small enough to where I knew where everything was gonna be. But the redstone lamps, I don't work with too much. Normally, I'm more of a torch guy, but because they're simpler. But for this, I didn't want to use a redstone torch. I mean, not redstone torch, a torch, because I felt like it was too blank. So I just felt like a redstone torch wouldn't do it for me. So I decided that I was just going to do this instead. So I think a lot of the stuff I'm going to use is going to use redstone lamps, but I might get a light mod. I know I gotta get a cars mod, and I've gotta get other mods that add in some stuff, and I think a lighting mod would be nice. Doesn't necessarily have to be like an electricity mod of that or something like that, but a new kind of lights would be cool. I didn't have to like add in a new kind of redstone, although that would be cool if there was a mod that added a new kind of redstone. Like more powerful redstone maybe. Like, but not, it didn't take away the old redstone, it just added to it. So as you can see, when we put this roof over, it'll cover up all the redstone stuff. So I'm going to put in the ceiling that goes here, and I think I'm going to put like a little overhang above the front and back area and side areas. I'll show you guys, but first I'm going to place this, that way I know where I want to put the whatever they're called, but I like it to be this height because that's how high it is over there, and this is not an area I need to work on, so I will get, ooh, there's one thing I need to put, so out, I need to put this to be also an exit, because you will be allowed to exit here if you like change your mind about coming here. So out here is going to be a chest filled with book and quills. I'll add the book and quills later because it'll take a little bit, but there'll be chest there, 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 no, there. And I'm going to put double chests on the end. So I'm going to put a sign here that says book and quills. Books and quills? Is that what it would be? I don't know. Book and quills. I'm just gonna do book and quills for now. I'll look up the proper grammar later, and that's what it's gonna be for all of them. The single ones are obviously just gonna have one, but so I'm afraid that this is still gonna feel cramped, this 3 high because of the fences. I'm afraid that the fences are going to make it seem like it's lower than it actually is, so. But I'm just going to try it with like this for now. Okay, so. We're just going to place down as many of these as we can. Okay, so. We've got all of these, and we're just going to place down all these like this, and we'll take that and like this. So, we got a little light from there, but I think I want to make it so that I definitely want a row of light. I need this. I might actually just use redstone dust as well. So I'm going to grab that. I don't need signs. Actually, I do need signs. So I think I'm going to make a line that just comes right here. And so, because this front area needs to be lit up for sure. Okay, so I placed down a lot of those in really bad spots. So I'm just going to go up to above and see how that looks. Actually, I'm just going to go out this way. Okay, so I'm going to place down a bunch of redstone across these lamps. And then I'm going to place a torch right in the middle. Now I'm going to go in and see how that looks. Okay, so it lights up most of the area, so I think if I just put one more row right here, it'll light up pretty much all of it. So, let's do that. Actually, okay, so we're just gonna place down all these, and we'll fix this. Oops. Okay, so we're just gonna try and get all this stuff done, and I think I'm gonna do more redstone builds soon. What do you guys want me to do for a redstone build? I'll do anything that you want me to do. I'm fine with that, but um, because I love playing around with redstone, so redstone is just really cool stuff. So let's light that up, and now let's take a look on the inside and see how it looks. I like this a lot. It really lights up the area. I like the quartz, and I like using the quartz, so I think I'm gonna keep using them. We got this area where we're just placing all of our orders. We got the villagers talk to us, and then when we're done, we just leave through here. So once we just leave through here, and we're done with that. So this is what I'm gonna fill all these up with broken quills, and I'm going to put signs up that say. Well, I need to find signs. I think they're in decoration. So I need So basically, book and quills is what the signs are going to all say. Book and quills, and basically this is where you're going to make your order. You can make it in line. Basically, you go up to the villager, and when you tell him your order, and then he'll tell you if it's doable or not, and based on like the kind of farms and the amount of farms we have. I mean, because there's gonna be, you might ask for 1,000,000 of an item, and we can't make 1,000,000. I mean, and he might give you an estimate of how long it would take, and if you're satisfied with what he tells you, then you can just go and you can put your book in the order area, and then you leave. So, one more thing I need to do, I'm just gonna go through here for right now. We need to put these exits. So, exit down and like this. So, it's that door over there. And I like this. It looks nice. So, I mean, the outside could be better, but I'm gonna work on that off camera. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, I'll experiment with the design. I'll finish the area up there, but I think I'm going to I'm not sure what I want to do. Where is... Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, you can tell me in the comments, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It'll probably be done, but if you guys, if by the next episode. But if I find an idea that I like, I'll use it. So, but I'm definitely liking the inside. So we've got all these that say exit, and we're gonna finish that off. But if you guys, wait. I kind of want to do it like a pyramid, but I get a feeling it's not gonna look good. I don't know. I'll look up stuff. I'll figure out designs off camera. Um, I feel like it's too tall for the size of the building, so I need to make it look like that's how it's supposed to look. So if you guys like this video, you should subscribe to my channel, because I post this quite a bit. Um, not just creative, but I post all sorts of stuff on my channel, and I have fun doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy, because I definitely do. So, with all that said, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.